All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we would like to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekakwadash.
Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, our native Hebrew tongue, Bahashem meaning in the name, Yahweh Shai, the name of the Heavenly Son, who the word only calls JC, the Rakha Kodash being the Holy Spirit, giving the double honors to the elders, to the apostles and the elders of the Grand Millstone, to the truth and well. Shalom to the whole elect, shalom to the Akim Nawat out there listening and learning. This message goes out to the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, the so-called Native Americans, so-called Latinos, and so-called African Americans scattered throughout the 4 country world. This is the branch of the Grand Social Chicago Camp. I'm the brother Yaya.
I'm the brother Asha.
Back with another quick lesson of the Spirit that is lower than both, lower than edifying. And in this lesson, we like to go into how Esau Edom has hid the truth for so long, and it's finally coming out to the light. And we're gonna show a couple of images from one of the bros here in the Chicago camp. You know, he goes on recons out to different countries and he goes to these churches and sends pictures back to us that we can see and show and prove Esau Edom's lies, man. And this is all a part of his whitewashing of the images and his iconoclasm, man. So we're gonna start off with First Maccabees 3 and 48. So you get the tone of this lesson. This is First Maccabees 3 and 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen has sought to paint the likeness of their images. And that's the point right there, man. So these, so during the Renaissance era, when Esau Edom was given back power, he decided to paint his images in all the books, man, and whitewash pretty much all of history, man. Because he wasn't anybody that he claims to be, man. He wasn't the Vikings. He wasn't the samurai. He wasn't any of those guys, man.
Yep. That's because he was allowed to conquer certain places. Doesn't mean he was there first.
Yeah.
You know, and Elder Malcolm and all the other apostles and elders bring this out so eloquently about the true origins of it. So without the history, you're lost in this mystery, and that's why we're uncovering these relics and these imageries that came from a church over in Estonia, somewhere like that. You know, Estonia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Over that direction, right? So we'll go through about that's 40 images, just so you Jakes understand how Esau has truly tried to erase our history, man, and erase who Yahweh Shai was. This is all Yahweh Shai and Mary. You know,
and the rest of the disciples.
And the rest of the disciples. These are the icons, man. So we'll start here, then we'll scroll over. So you can see the imagery. You can screenshot it for yourself. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Yeah, notice how most of the images are very brown skinned.
Right. And this is just, you know, some of the pictures. He's got way more than this. But I think the point has been made, you know, and I went, you know, so you guys can see. And this is over in the so-called Europe, you know. So they know who we are. Jake over here in America don't know who we are because this devil and his hatred, you know what I mean, the first thing he did when he came into power is, you know, to deceive the whole nations. And how did he deceive them? You know, he told everybody he was, you know, good, but he's pure evil. So he deceived the nations. That's the first thing he did, deceived all the nations. Let's grab that.
Revelation.
Yep.
God, this is Revelation 12 and 9.
Con.
Revelation 12 and 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Right. So people who read this, they don't understand. They misunderstand. You know what I mean? That this devil has been cast out of rulership. So the first time he got kicked out of rulership, and we drove him into the caves. Then he came out. The Lord said he was loose for a little season, and that's when the Renaissance came about. And that's when this devil came and took over and started whitewashing history and putting himself as if he was God, because the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. So, but he came out and deceived everybody and telling them, hey, I'm good. I'm not the wicked that they claim I am, and pretending all these lies, and all these lies have been uncovered.
That's when he started to pretending to be the people.
Exactly. Yep.
But that's when he started pretending to be the apple of the Lord's eye.
Exactly. Yep.
This is Job 9:24. Backing up what he just said. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
And we just showed you the true imagery of Yahweh Shai and his mother Mary, and what they look like. You know what I mean? And the scriptures bear witness to that too. Father Joseph. You know what I mean? The scriptures bear witness to, feet of burned brass. I loosely paraphrase a polished brass. And we just showed you the imagery of it. You know what I mean? It gives you a clear description on who Yahweh Shai is. And his father, the Ancient of Days. So let's grab a quick precept on that right quick. But he covered all that up when he whitewashed, and you put Caesar Borgia in there, these lighting images. What you got over there? Sardine stone. What is it? Jasper and sardine stone. Was that Revelation 4? Sardine. And Jasper.
Revelation 4.
Okay.
This is Revelation 4:2. And immediately I was in the spirit, and behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne. And he that sat was to look upon like a jasper and a sardine stone, and there was a rainbow round about the throne in sight like unto an emerald.
Now let's get the image of a jasper and sardine stone. Let's get the color of that. We can Google that, get that imagery up, so we can understand that right quick. Jasper, and I know I got it on phone somewhere, but it's too far to go down. Jasper and sardine stone. We do this all the time, just so you can understand. This is what the Lord looked like. You say, you know what I mean? You see the image, jasper and sardine stone. Sardust stone, Salakia. All right, that proves the imagery that we just showed y'all and what it looks like, Point blank, period. There's no getting around this, man. It's truth. And that's why we're revealing it to you, because of the imagery of, painting is worth 1,000 words. The imagery that you just seen with the brothers, all the pictures they took in these churches in that area, there's no getting around it, man.
And then I got the one for you, Yahweh
Shai.
This is Revelation 1:13.
Revelation 1. Yep.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they had burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters.
So burned in a furnace, fine brass. We're gonna let y'all pull up imagery on that. We've been doing this forever. Y'all pull it up. Fine brass and burned in the furnace. What does that look like? Pull it up, then you get back to us. We've been doing this too long for y'all not to do something. But nevertheless, getting back to this devil, hiding the true image, man, because that's who he is. You're a deceiver and a liar, man.
This is 2 Thessalonians. 41,
Isaiah 25.
Yeah, because this devil he covered the whole world with his lies, man.
Yep.
This is Isaiah 25:7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations.
That's right. The Lord is removing the lies and pulling back the curtain so you can see who he is and who we are. Because that was a part of the deception. He told us we was black and he was white. That was all part of the deception and the lies. So the Lord is pulling back the veil so you can see his true identity, the wicked that the Bible speaks of, and our true identity, the Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, pursuing Deuteronomy 28:15 on down, outlines the curses and saying we'd be shipped over to slavery. All this the Lord prophesies happened to us. That we would be discontinued from our heritage, and now the Lord is showing us our heritage and who we truly are. And this ain't about a color thing. This is a nation thing. But it's important to know what the nation looks like.
Yeah. And it's also a heritage thing, man, because
exactly
stole our heritage, man.
Precisely. These identities, these you wishes in the Holy Land, in our land. Go ahead. The next precept. And how's the Lord been exposing this devil? You know what I mean? But yeah, by his prophets. Yeah, Second Thessalonians, that's where he was at. Yeah, kind of. Because it was talking about being discontinued from our heritage, and then the truth springing up from earth. You know what I mean? And then us be exposing by the brightness of his coming. Let's grab that. That was that Psalms, yeah.
The truth.
Yep, what's it, 85 and 11?
This is Psalms 85 and 11. You also got that 2 Corinthians.
This
is Psalms 85 and 11. Truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. And God, that's plain and to the point, man. Truth is going to spring out the earth, man.
Right. So all these images, all these relics is being dug up across the world. You know what I mean? Showcasing that, who the true Hebrew Israelites are. You got pyramids in Illinois, pyramids over there in Africa. You know what I mean? All designed and shaped the same. It's no coincidence who built this stuff, man. Can't get away with this, man. But they try to hide it, man, and now we have to reveal it in plain sight, man. And that's what the Lord is doing. He's exposing his liar for who he is, man. Because he's been hiding the truth for so long, and now the Lord is bringing it out.
That's Sirach.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Sirach 6 and 27.
Ezra's. Second Ezra 6 or whatever.
Yeah, Second Ezra 6. Second Ezra 6 and 27. Yeah, Second Ezra 6 and 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Yeah, and that's what's happening, man. Truth is being declared on a wide scale. First, the Russian Vladimir Putin, he pulled out the icons to show the world who Yahweh Shai, who Yahweh Shai truly is. Now we're just validated even further. But our brother over there, taking the same imagery throughout all of Europe over there, man. Only here in America are y'all deceived and lied to. But this is iconoclasm. The Lord is destroying that, man. That's a part of the pulling out that covering cast that the brother read earlier, man. And truth springing out, man, is being declared. And it happens with the apostles and elders, of GMS, who've been on the highways and byways for over 40 years, man. They've been out here, telling the truth. And now the whole vibration of the earth is changing, man. All the lies and wickedness is being, put to an end. But the Lord said it would happen, man. He said, you know what I mean? Look at that 2 Thessalonians. Um, falling away would come first, whatever that is.
It's 3.
Yeah.
The 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except their coming falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
So the falling away happened. We were discontinued from our heritage. That's why we didn't know who we were. We was stuck being a byword and proverb and a byword, calling us black, Negro, African American. All those are bywords. You know what I mean? But now the Lord, brought us back, and then the son of and revealed the son of perdition, the son of destruction. You know what I mean? That's the Lord is telling you who's waged war on Jacob throughout all of the world. Esau, Edom, self-proclaimed white man here in America, has waged war on Jacob all over the place. So he's a son of destruction
For generations.
for generations. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as a power sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
That's all those images that we just talked about of Caesar Borgia. Sitting in the temples pretending he is the Most High.
Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way, And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall be destroyed with the brightness of his coming. And that's the spirit of his mouth is the prophets, man. And we destroying him right now with his word. And he's about to be fully destroyed when the Lord comes back and brings him out of power, man.
Yep. But all this had to be revealed at this time, man. You know what I mean? The Lord said, wait till I rise up to the prey. But first he had to expose this devil for being a liar. He had to show the nation his shame after he revealed him. And he gonna finally ultimately bring him down, man.
Huh.
Yeah, straight to the point.
So with that, we would like to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to
Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rekakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Great Stone, taught us truth well. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Akim Akhlaq out there listening and learning. With that, we'd like to say Shalom.
Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, and Abba Babal.